The comments by the US ambassador are undiplomatic and also fictitious, given the background that the right to govern and lead a country in the context of Zimbabwe is derived from the people of Zimbabwe, is derived from the constitution and the legal framework that is provided for in terms of our laws and our policies as an independent sovereign nation. But also I want to appeal to the conscience of the US ambassador to reflect on the historical aspects related to the election processes that have taken place in the United States, which also includes the Al Gore President George W. Bush election, the controversy and chaos involved in the election processes between President Trump and President Biden in the last term, where for the first time we learned that Americans defined what they term domestic terrorism and vote rigging claims by many candidates, and that recently we've witnessed American presidential candidates being dragged to court, yet we have elections in 2024, and that assassination attempts on presidential candidates. So I believe our appeal to the conscience of the US ambassador will perhaps bring light to the reality and reflection that Zimbabwe's democracy has matured so fast that we are a sovereign nation, and that in Zimbabwe we do not drag candidates, presidential candidates and any candidates to court. And in Zimbabwe we do not assassinate or attempt to assassinate presidential candidates. We all know the history around many other candidates who have been assassinated in the American history. So our appeal is that Zimbabwe is a sovereign state that governs its electoral processes in the context of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, and that the right to govern and lead a country is derived from the people of Zimbabwe. So as a country, our engagement and engagement policy is very clear that we are a friend to all and an enemy to none, and that we look forward to working together with the United States on a number of cooperation and development projects as we journey towards an upper middle income society by the year 2030, and that we look forward to work together in terms of international relations and to contribute positively towards the economic and social development of our people on an equal basis. That it should come to an end that the undiplomatic Western orientation that African countries ought to be tutored about what democracy is. We fought for our democracy. It was not handed over to us on a silver platter. But what the ambassador needs to know is to locate a country's contribution, negative or positive, towards Zimbabwe's liberation. I thank you.